Observation can change human behavior, Hawthorne's experiment. From 1924 to 1933, Harvard University psychologist George Elton Mayo conducted an experiment at the Hawthorne factory in Chicago, USA. The initial purpose was to study the relationship between working conditions and production efficiency, including external environmental factors such as lighting intensity and humidity, as well as psychological factors such as rest intervals, team stress, working hours, and managerial leadership. However, researchers found during the experiment that the observed individuals were aware that they were being studied, and this awareness led to behavioral changes rather than responding to experimental processing. This phenomenon is referred to as the Hawthorne effect by Professor Mayo. In the experiment, the workers realized that they were being observed and studied, thus changing their behavior. For example, when workers know that their work is being observed and studied, they may work harder or change their work habits and behaviors to meet the expectations of the experimenter. This change in behavior may lead to bias in the experimental results, making it difficult to obtain accurate results. Speaking of which, do you think the results are very similar to the double-slit interference experiment of electrons in our previous video? All conform to the characteristic that observation can change the results. The Hawthorne effect is an important concept that needs to be considered in experimental design and psychological research. To avoid the impact of the Hawthorne effect, experimenters usually take measures to ensure that subjects are not aware that they are being observed, or at least not aware that their behavior is the focus of attention for the researchers. The application of the Hawthorne effect is currently quite extensive, for example, in the field of industrial management, by incentivizing employees, enhancing internal driving forces, thereby improving production efficiency and reducing labor accidents. In the education and service sector, by understanding the concerns of employees, managers can make long-term strategic decisions to improve their work efficiency. In life, one can improve learning efficiency by enhancing personal self-restraint and self-motivation. In the next issue, we will delve into the famous broken window effect, which helps us understand the impact of the environment on people's behavior.